Okay, let's continue by looking at adding motion path to our slide. So as adding adding motion path to our slide. Now, what is a motion path? So when you have the shape, so the shape, the length of what an object trajectory as what it bounces or flies onto what the slide are determined by what the animation you choose. PowerPoint enables you to do what design your trajectory when you use what a motion path. So you can use a path. Okay, we call it what the motion path, the trajectory, to design what a path on how your animation or the object to do what to should display on what on the screen. So we are saying that with a motion path, you determine the object's location on the slide, the location of the object on the slide. That is the starting point of what the animated movement, and the ending point of what the movement. So you will decide with the motion path, you decide the object object one start from here and end at here, start from left, end at right, etc. So that's how we define what the motion what path. So the procedure is on the screen. So you click on the object, you click on animation, down the arrow, you select the motion path, and you click. Then we have the effects. You can apply what effects to what as an option to what the objects. So when you click on one of the direction to change the trajectory of what the motion, you can also click on edit points, etc. So these are the procedure. Then we also have how to remove what an animation. You can also remove an animation. The procedure is on the screen. You click the animation tab, you click the animation pane, etc. Then the last one, you click on what? The remove. So I'll do the practicals for us to see. Then we also have advance a slide at set time. So let's look at the motion path first. Then we look at the timing of what the slides. So let me move to the last slide and create another slide. Now I'm going to create an object. Insert triangle. Then let me create a circle. You can create any object of your choice. It's not visible, so I have to change the color and even the outline. I want the outline to be yellow. I can deepen the outline so that it will be visible. So the outline color, the filling, I want it to be yellow. The outline color, I want it to be black. Okay, so I'm going to add motion to this slide. Let me change the slide design so that you can all see clearly. Now I'm going to add the motion path to the slide. So you select the slide, you go to animation. So under the animation, you move down, we have what more entrance effects. We have more paths, more motion paths. So this is what we are looking for. So you select what more motion path. So we have a lot of motion paths over here. So you choose the path you want. So for example, I want arc down. So I'll select arc down for this one. Then when you click on OK, you see that there's a green button. You can see the green button, meaning that's the starting point and this is the ending point. So with the motion path, you will determine or you will decide where the object should start from and where the object should end. Okay, so you can decide, okay, start from the top here and end over here. So you can increase it, end over here. Or it should end, it should come to the middle. So you decide what? The path. Then with the circle also, you can do the same thing towards the circle. So you select the object, then you go toward animation. You under animation, you select, you click for the other menus to drop. Then you select what? More motion paths. So you click on more motion path. So for the circle, I want something different, like loop the loop. Okay, okay. Then this one also have to determine what the starting point, the starting and what the ending point. So this is the start and the end. So you determine that. Then so you decide. Okay. So you have to also set what? The trigger. So the trigger, you want to click on the mouse for it to trigger. Then you set what? The timing. You can set the timing to maybe 4. So it should delay 1. Then the order, you can also select the rate order. Okay. Then the effects, you can decide to apply other effects to it. You can edit the points. So when you select the edit, you can edit the points, how you want it to flow, okay, the path. So let me select this one and also edit this one. So effects, edit. So we can edit the path that it should go this way. This one should pass here, etc. to the end. Good. So I'm going to do the preview. So I've declared my path. It's very simple. That's the motion path. So as soon as I click, then the circle also will move. So it starts from somewhere and ends what? Somewhere. So you will define all that. So that's about the motion path. Then we also have, back to the slide, we also have advance a slide after a set time. So you can advance a slide after what? The set time. So that is when you run a slideshow. You can use one of what? 2 methods to advance what? From slide to slide. So you can advance slides manually by clicking the slide, or you can set a timer that automatically advances what? To the next slide after a set amount of what? Time. So with the procedure also, you select what? Transition tab. Then you click after checkbox. This makes the slide to automatically advance. So transition tab, click the after check box. Then you click and hold the spinner to set a time interval. To set the time interval. Then we also have adding transition sound. So you can add a sound to what? Your transition. So you read about it. Then the steps is on the board, on the screen. Sorry, I keep mentioning board. It's on the screen. So you can add what? A sound to your transition. So if you want a sound, like a bomb sound, boom, you can add it to your slide. So when the slide is transitioning or is transiting, like it will, you hear the sound like bomb, boom. Okay, you're going to do that. Then the speed, you can also set what the speed, that is the duration. You can also preview. You can set a transition or speed. We have done that, but we'll go over. You can also insert a video and audio in a slide. You can also insert a video and audio in the slide. So we'll be looking at what? The practicals. Then lastly, you can also insert what? Hyperlink in what? A slide. Hyperlink is what? Change your PowerPoint presentation from what? A traditional slide show to what? An interactive what? Extravaganza. And a hyperlink what? Sorry. A hyperlink can perform a variety of what? Actions during a PowerPoint slideshow. So simply with a hyperlink, you've been seeing it, but maybe you don't know that that's the hyperlink. Sometimes in your slide, in your documents, especially on web pages, you will see a text. Then within the text, there's a link, whereby when you click on the link, it will send you to what? Another page for you to see whatever information they have on that page. That is what we refer to as what? The hyperlink. So we are going to look at how to add the timing to the slides, then how to add what? The sound. So you select transition, then you will say after this slide, it should automatically change after maybe, let me select 1. So is it automatic or mouse click? So let me do away with the mouse click so that it will tend to be automatic. So this one also 1. So let me do for only 3 slides, automatic. So let me use the slideshow. So let's see whether it will change automatically. Good, it has changed. Then the third one, perfect. That is it. So we have set the timing to what? To the slide. So after every after the minutes that you have set or the delay time, it will do what? It will change. You see the one on the screen, I have not set any time, any timing. So it didn't change. So that's about what? The timing. So you go to transition, then the timing area after, you select it. So if you want to click on the mouse, it means that when you select on mouse click, you have to click on the mouse for it to trigger. For it to do what? To trigger. Then adding the sound. You can add sounds to what? Your slide, like applause. So when the slide is displayed, there will be what? An applause. You get it? So you can add sounds to what? Your slide. So by doing that, you go under the timing, you select the sound you want to apply to what? Your slide. For example, hammer. So when you preview, you see hammer sound. Ping. Then you have bomb. You want to apply bomb to maybe the other slide, you select bomb. So you preview, you hear the sound boom, like that. So that's how we apply what? Sounds to what? The slide. That's how we apply the sound to the slide. So I'm winding up. Let's look at how to insert a video into a slide. You have this slide, slide number 7, and you want to add a video that you have made into the slide. You can do that. So the step is you select the slide where you want to do what? You want to insert the video. Then you go to what? Insert. Then what do you want to insert? You want to insert what? A video. So you move to the media. So you click on the video, then you select what? For example, you have videos online. If you want to add an online video, select online. If you want to add a video from your PC, then you select from your PC. It means the video is already on the computer. So you select it. Then you browse to where you have your video. Then you select what? The video. Then you click on insert. Now you have the video on what? On the slide. You can increase the size of the video and you can resize. You can increase and you can do or decrease, meaning you can resize what? Your video. And when you click on play, you see it playing. Okay? You see it playing in the video. So that's how we insert video in the slide. Now let's look at the slideshow, whether it will play in the slideshow. So now we are showing it to the audience. So now the video is there. So when you click, you see that it's playing in what? In the slide. So you can insert a video in your slide. So when you are doing a presentation, for example, a project, and you want us to see a certain video about what the project, you can insert what? The video in what? In the slide. You can insert a video in the slide. The same thing applies to what? The audio. You can also insert an audio you have recorded from your PC, or you can even record it as you are working. So let's record an audio. So you name the audio that ICT class, then you start recording. Hello, today we have an ICT class, and today we are looking at PowerPoint presentation. So when you finish, you click on stop, then you click on what? Okay. So you can click on play. So you hear the sound. Then after that, you click on what? Okay, if you are okay with it. So you see the sound what? Icon on the screen. So when you do the slideshow, it will also show. Then you have the audio sign there. So when you click on the audio, it will play the audio sound for you. So you hear the sound in an audio format or form. Then the hyperlink, which is the last one we're going to talk about. With the hyperlink, I told you earlier that you use the hyperlink to create links in your slide. So for example, you have Amazon Mary invitation, you want to add a picture. So what you have to do is that you go to, for example, you want to add the hyperlink in the date. So you select the date, then you go to what? You go to insert. Then under the links, you select what? Hyperlink. Then you want to select an existing image, file, etc. Then you click on existing file. So let me browse for a file. So I want to go to pictures and select a picture as a hyperlink. So I click on OK. Now I've set the date as what? A hyperlink. So when you right click on the date and you select open hyperlink, and you select open hyperlink, it will open to what? Another page where you see the picture. For example, the picture can be the invitation card. So let's wait for the picture to appear. So the picture can be what? An invitation card that you want to display to what? The audience. It's taking time, but it will show. So That's how we create what? Hyperlink. So you see the picture has appeared. So within the slide, I've set a date, and within the date, I've changed the date to what? A hyperlink. That if you click the link or on the date, it will show or it will display what? An information about the invitation card, for example. So that's how we create what? A hyperlink. That's how we create hyperlinks. That's how we create hyperlinks. So that's the end of our lesson for PowerPoint presentation. And if you have any question, you can ask me now. Thank you very much. You are going to write your pieces, etc. So this brings us to the end of our presentation for PowerPoint. So in our next lesson, we are going to look at Publisher. So you prepare for that one also. So thank you very much for coming, and you have a nice day. And don't forget to observe all the protocols. I hope it's clear.
Yeah.